Well, we're back live on Monday Night Raw. It has been an incredible night so far. We kick things off with John Cena, who's continuing to make a challenge to WWE Champ CM Punk.
Don't be a punk. Be a man. Face me at Hell in the Cell. Agree to define your legacy in the cell against John Cena.
But I think CM Punk may have another thing to worry about first.
He's got the chairman, and I'm not sure I'd want to make that man mad.
Yeah, earlier tonight, CM Punk with a confrontation with WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon.
You've been slapping me in the face for years. And now that's a slap in your face.
I will fire you, however, if you don't fight me in this ring tonight.
You want to fight?
You may beat my ass. By the end of this night, by the time this night is over, you're going to learn something about respect.
JR, you do not think this is a good thing.
I do not, and I still don't, and I'm feeling even stronger about that opinion.
This man is second one ball, approaching the ring from Preston, England, weighing 246 pounds, Wade Barrett.
On the contrary, John, you believe that this man knows exactly what he's getting into.
You better believe he does. Look at what he's done his entire life. He beat the federal government. He beat Ted Turner. He beat Bret Hart. Bret Hart's still mad about what happened in Montreal. He beat Stone Cold Steve Austin. Where are all these guys? He really feels sorry for CM Punk at this point?
That is still to come later on tonight. We are live on Monday Night Raw.
Weighing 267 pounds, is the world heavyweight champion,
JR, an absolutely raucous crowd tonight in Sacramento.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, Vince McMahon will fight CM Punk live tonight. And I didn't make you miss this statement. That is going to happen live tonight, unfortunately.
And the world champion Sheamus is now in action live on Raw against the returning Wade Barrett in the Barrett Barrage. Also tonight on Monday Night Raw, Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara advancing into the finals of the Tag Team Titles #1 Contenders Tournament. We're going to show you what happened last Friday on Monday Night Raw, a tit-for-tat between the world champion Sheamus and the #1 contender, The Big Show. First Big Show would KO Miz, that Sheamus would get a little bit of payback.
Well, Sheamus would respond later in the broadcast. When he sprinted to the ring, the Big Show was on alert, but boom! The bro kick to Tensai. Sheamus almost beheading Tensai. And remember, Sheamus defending the world title against the Big Show at Hell in a Cell.
And that, of course, cost Big Show the matchup Friday night on SmackDown. Sheamus was very happy about that. But again, to put this into perspective, Big Show earlier in the night cost Sheamus a matchup against The Miz. When Big Show came down and knocked out Miz, caused him the disqualification. So it's Wade Barrett versus the world champion Sheamus here on Monday Night Raw. Michael Cole, Jim Ross, JBL at ringside. Both these men, of course, filling in for Jerry the King Lawler. Big shout out to the King tonight, who is recovering wonderfully from the serious heart attack of last month.
King, get well soon. I'm $1 out here with 2 dimes.
And Wade Barrett, who I believe is quite capable. Now, JR, you mentioned that this man, the Big Show, will face Sheamus in 3 weeks for the world title at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
You know, I got a great deal of respect for Sheamus. The Irishman likes to fight, but I don't know that that strategy is the most judicious when he takes on a 500-pounder with a nasty right hand.
Now, Big Show, is he coming down to observe this matchup tonight? We know Big Show is in action Wednesday night on ION Television, 8/7 Central, when Big Show takes on Randy Orton at WWE Main Event. That is a main event.
And Wade Barrett getting the jump on the world champion. Sheamus obviously taking a look at the #1 contender coming down and sitting down near us.
You know, one of Big Show's biggest gripes, John, has been the fact that he believes Sheamus is taking him lightly, that Sheamus continues to, quote, poke the bear.
That's exactly what Sheamus is doing. It's just mind games. But you don't want to play mind games with a 500-pound giant. I know personally.
Is that wise for Sheamus to be playing mind games, JR?
Well, I don't know what Sheamus's end game will be at Hell in a Cell, but I would agree with JBL. No, it's not really wise.
You got to understand also, Sheamus is world champion. It's not like you've got some guy who just walked here and was dealing to blackjack that walks in
Up
here.
in the leg, and Barrett kicks out. Sheamus, in fact, has been one of the great world champions of all time since that title was introduced into the WWE a decade ago. He's held it since WrestleMania.
Absolutely. He is a tough man who backs away from no one or any challenge.
Royal Rumble winner 2012, King of the Ring 2010. Sheamus has quite the resume.
But let's not count out Wade Barrett, guys.
Absolutely not. Barrett
Who's
is
counting out Wade Barrett? We're saying something good about Sheamus. That's not counting out Wade Barrett. Who's counting out Wade Barrett? Who's counting out Big Show?
Battering ram by Sheamus. Can you go climb a mountain or something? As Sheamus continues to take it to Wade Barrett.
It's easier than carrying you out here.
Wade Barrett, of course, burst on the scene as the leader of Nexus a number of years ago, would later go on to lead the Core, and now leading himself.
Well, you know, Barrett had suffered an injury several months ago, and he made his off time beneficial. Barrett came back better than when he left, obviously, and he has been very impressive the last several weeks.
And when Wade Barrett was out of action, JR, he said he did a lot of soul searching. He decided it was time to go back to his roots of bare-knuckle fighting like he did when he was a champion in Europe back in the day.
Learned it from his father, grew up in the coal mines, fighting in the pits.
Wade Barrett, Preston, England, and Stone throws away from Manchester. And Barrett with a kick to the midsection. Of course, Sheamus from the tough North Prince George's Street of Dublin, Ireland. Bullied as a kid growing up for his pale skin and his red hair. Nice suplex by Sheamus.
Nice overpowering move by Sheamus. Leverage and a cover.
Here's the cover. Shoving that forearm right in the face of Barrett. As
Barrett grew
Big
up
Show
just
looks on.
10 miles from William Regal in Blackpool. Regal's been mentoring Barrett. Could not have a better mentor.
A lot of tough people in that area, man. That Wigan Hole, that training area.
Ricky Hatton, before he became Ricky Fatton, grew up in that area, was a heck of a fighter.
Yeah, he's not from Ireland, like he said a few weeks ago. And Wade Barrett with a kick to Sheamus, and the world champion now. With Barrett on his shoulders, and Barrett fighting out of it. And you've got to be careful for that wicked elbow known as the souvenir from Barrett. Oh! That stings.
Hashtag hard-body refs got his hands full with these two.
That's one of those $1 million knee lifts from Sheamus.
Sheamus taking the fight outside the ring, went for a brogue kick, and he missed it. Wade Barrett takes out the big man at the knee.
A strategic leg sweep by Wade Barrett in this battle of England versus Ireland.
And Sheamus,
Sheamus is hurt.
Barrett's in control. Can Sheamus somehow get back into this thing when Raw returns live?